Hello everyone, breaking news! Listen to this right here from Watch Your Guru. Just in, according to CoinDesk Korea, Do Kwon's Terraform Labs has $3.6 billion in UST and USDT that might have been used for price manipulation and money laundering, by the way. Oh, you don't say, guys. Even though if you do go down here, right? New reasons for Tether FUD. It should be remembered that it was not USDT that tried to manipulate the markets, but Do Kwon. But guys, this is the issue right here. We have known throughout time that Tether has been propping up the crypto market, right? There's a reason why certain coins went super parabolic. You guys can go ahead and check those coins charts and check the coins that haven't been propped up by Tether. Examples, XRP, XLM, and a few others. They have not reached, these coins that have not been manipulated, right, by Tether have and hasn't reached a new all-time high yet. Is that not interesting to think about right there? Guys, just be aware. Just be aware, right? Once again from Watch Your Guru, just in, Bank of America says blockchain technology and cryptocurrency ecosystem are here to stay. Well, you look at that, guys, right? So, investors' interest seems unaffected amidst crypto winter, says BOA. Isn't that interesting? But first, guys, what do we need out? We need a washout of cryptocurrencies, right, to go away. Because perhaps even Tether needs to fall, guys, and implode on itself first, right? Before we really truly see certain ecosystems in the cryptosphere standing out, becoming the standard, right? The gold standard, one can say. Blockchain technology and the digital asset ecosystem are here to stay. The statement was concluded after a conversation with around 160 clients or attendees of the event. Bank of America seems optimistic about mainstream crypto adoption. Guys, Bank of America, remember, wasn't it supposedly leaked, right? That Ripple had a partner with them? Interesting. Many speakers who attended the event highlighted the point that it was during the tumbling and harsh market conditions that several gem projects emerged. Several attendees stated that even though it is painful, it is likely healthy for the ecosystem's development over the long term, right? It's all about this long term. Why? Because that's where the world is marching towards, right? Client engagement continues to grow and focus remains on the rapid development and disruptive nature of blockchain technology, despite falling token prices and headlines suggesting the ecosystem's demise has arrived. Again, guys, we know Ripple, right, is here to stay. XRP definitely, because, or should we say, the utility coins, because there needs to be a change from old technology to the modern technology, the now technology. Now, Ripple is sweet out. We are excited to partner with Lotus Cars to help bring automotive NFTs to the XRP ledger. There we go, guys, right? Wow, a beautiful partnership. Isn't this interesting, right? NFTs are coming into the play. Guys, Ripple is now backing it up, right? Beautiful, guys. We did reach over 1,000 followers, right, on the Phoenix Reborn, my NFT project right here. I'm probably going to do a giveaway on this account, so stay tuned for that. And there's going to be news coming soon as well. Because, guys, remember, the world is going towards this new era, right? Where NFTs are there, because Ripple has been stating that for a while now, right? Utility NFTs and whatnot. Of course, there will be art-based NFTs as well. New digital assets, right? All these things are coming into the play. Now, this is quite interesting, guys. Fintech firm Polysign raises $53 million to expand staff. Polysign, did we hear Polysign? Guys, we know about Polysign, right? A little bit. They have been really quiet. Listen to this. According to PolySign CEO Jack McDonald, the company plans to use the funding to fuel its net hiring mode by increasing its headcount from the current 165 full-time employees by 20% to 30% and recruiting talent from the world of traditional finance. Guys, Ripple is expanding. Now, PolySign is as well. Ripple is hiring. PolySign is hiring, guys. Isn't that interesting, right? We are looking for people ideally that have experience in crypto or digital assets. We are also looking for people who understand and have service institutional clientele. It's either finding people that have an expressed interest in the space or experience, or at least are curious and want to come on board, right? Wow, again, all the proof is right here. Building the future of digital assets, guys. We go down here. David Schwartz, Arthur Britto. Interesting, isn't it? Aside from all that news, guys, listen to this right here from Tim. Let's talk about what's taking place with the SEC and Ripple case, right? And technically the whole cryptosphere.
Many are saying, hey, listen, this is just part of the curve. It's only natural when you have something like this, something revolutionary like this. But there are still some issues, including legal issues, that feel like a whirlwind. Not sure just yet. Joining now, crypto law founder, John Denton. And I want to start with the SEC chair. Yesterday or this week, Gary Gensler, he made some comments, and some aren't sure where he's putting Bitcoin, for instance. Did he say Bitcoin was a commodity? Is it a security? And where does that leave the rest of these cryptos?
Well, Charles, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Gary Gensler came out and finally, after a year, said that Bitcoin is a commodity, but it took him a year to do it. And he didn't comment on any of the other cryptocurrencies. And there's a specific reason for that. He prefers there to be vagueness and regulatory uncertainty, because when there's regulatory uncertainty, it allows him prosecutorial options, right? Because
that gray area.
That gray area.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm on the security side. Believe me, when I first got into business, I found out about the gray area the hard way, because they're, particularly small, young, and coming into the business, you start a business, and the Wall Street side, there's no, like you said, there's no clear lanes. But they do this deliberately. You think they deliberately leave these gray areas?
Oh, absolutely. Because if you provide guidelines, what do entrepreneurs and companies do, Charles? They meet those guidelines. When you keep it uncertain, it gives you options for him to continue to engage in regulation by enforcement, right? That's how he's doing it. I went on record to predict that he's going to sue an exchange or two by the end of this year and claim that they're selling unregistered securities other than Bitcoin, but he won't tell you which ones are securities.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right. And it's hard to be ignorant of a law if the law doesn't exist.
Exactly. Absolutely.
It's one thing to say, okay, I didn't know, and it was on the books, but it's really despicable.
It's disgusting, is what it is. He keeps going on record to saying these exchanges are selling securities, and then you ask, well, which ones? And he won't say, because now we know from his comment that you just asked me about, he's going to go with they're all securities except for Bitcoin, which makes this Ripple XRP case extremely important.
I want to get to that. Let me just ask about. I want to get to that in a minute, but let me just ask about all of the, seemingly endless bad news.
Yeah.
Some are saying, hey, you know what, this is a wild, wild west kind of thing. The opportunities are crazy, but, they're there. And this is almost to be expected in a way. It could be a good thing if we get something out of it. Maybe guardrails, maybe some regulations. What do you think?
Well, I think that the house of cards are kind of crashing in, because you have some of these companies, they have a business model of crypto lending with using highly leveraged strategies. And they offer these 20% or higher leveraged applications, and they can't meet them. And when you get into an illiquid environment like we have today with raising interest rates, liquidity dries up and the house comes crashing down. And I think that eventually will clean the house.
So where is the Ripple case right now?
Well, the Ripple XRP case, and I'm glad you asked, because it's something I'm passionate about. Today, and I want to make sure I get the number right. Today, Charles, we hit 68,250 people from 61 different countries around the world that have joined to fight the SEC and their overreach and government intrusion. And I want to tell you something. There's a couple thousand of them that don't even own XRP. They just feel like you do. It's disgusting of what's happening.
Right. I mean, and by the way, I did see last time, the last time there was anything from the courts, that the CEO of Ripple said it had gone, quote, exceedingly well. The notion that so many people want to see this succeed, again, whether you're an investor or not, I think speaks to the idea of freedom, of innovation, of self-determination. And there are a lot of powerful forces out there that don't want to see that happen.
Absolutely. And what I think what's happening is that cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin is one of the few times in history where the individual kind of front run the industry, if you will, and the hedge funds. And personally, I think the Gensler's attack on crypto is to allow the hedge funds and the Wall Streeters to come in, crash the market. They come in and
by the way, they do that with the stock market all the time. All the time. By the way, did you see a guy from Citadel left Citadel to get in the crypto business?
Of course.
Yeah.
The regulators leave and go to crypto too.
All right, John, you've done a great job. Really. So many people look up to you, and I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you, Charles.
Thank you very much. All right, folks, up next.
There we go, guys. When is this shenanigan show going to end, right? When is this corrupt show going to conclude? Gary, where is he? One thing for certain, guys, from XRP Crow, SEC vs Ripple. Guys, listen to this from Brad Garlinghouse. We are not only on the right side of the law, but we will be on the right side of history, right? Beautifully stated, guys. The future is now. It's all before our faces, right? He is very confident. Do not worry about this case, guys, because we know at the end, everything will be all right, right? We will be on the right side of history. There we go, guys. But anyways, that's hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys please leave a like, subscribe, subscribe, it's an amazing day, and guys, see ya.